Hey, good morning, friends. Uh, as I'm enjoying time with God lately, I'm still riding the rails of Psalm 23 and the Lord's Prayer. Those are guides for me as I pray over my life and the life of people around me, including y'all. Uh, the other thing I'm doing is we're kind of reading First Peter and doing a little more than that. I'm in a bit of study. It's a space I like to be in, and so um, it means reading the passages. That means reading commentaries, listening to sermons, and I'm still in First Peter 1. In the first few verses, uh, Peter, an apostle of Jesus Christ, to God's elect, exiles scattered throughout the provinces. And these people who are scattered, they may be people who were already out on the margins uh, um, and then became followers of Jesus, or they maybe have been followers of Jesus and then gone to the margins to avoid persecution. But no matter what, they're out there and they aren't belonging. They're displaced. They're feeling out of place. And he reminds them they're chosen. And then it's grace and peace be yours in abundance. It's those two words, grace and peace. Grace, he says, even though you're out there, you're out of place, you don't feel like you belong. Uh, and yet, grace be to you, gift be to you, something unearned be to you, right? Uh, God's grace be to you. And then peace, shalom, wholeness, completeness, the whole. This is Genesis 1 and 2, the way things are when they're meant to be right. He says, even though you're out there, even though you're in a place where you're out of place, maybe you feel all alone, grace and peace still be yours in abundance. That that is the prayer this morning. I pray over you. I pray over my life today that it may be a life today of lived, even though in a lot of ways I feel like I'm not where I belong, um, not in the place where we need to be, and yet grace and peace is ours in abundance. So, my friends, grace and peace be yours today in abundance.